Nintendo have been one of the companies that have pioneered the gaming industry and have lived in the home console business for over 30 years. And to celebrate, we thought we'd look back at the past generations of Nintendo home consoles. The Nintendo Family Computer was released in 1983 as the company's first interchangeable game system. This was an 8-bit game system and sold widespread across Japan and didn't stop being supported till 30 years after its release in 2003. Now, with the success of the Famicom in the East, Nintendo wanted to branch out towards the Western audience, which was in a dry spell of video games. So after a new makeover and name change, Nintendo unveiled the Nintendo Entertainment System to American and European audiences in 1985. Under the new shell was the same hardware but with a more VCR look to appeal to the Western audiences. The Super Famicom was released in Japan in 1990 and to Western regions in 1991-2 as the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and utilized a 16-bit processor and the new FX chip that allowed the console to create polygons, something the competitors couldn't do without new expansions. The Nintendo 64 was released in 1996 and was the first official 64-bit console of its time and was the competitor of the Sony PlayStation and Sega Saturn. The console stayed with the cartridge format, unlike the competition who utilized the disc format, which limited the third-party support of the console. Now, the system sold averagely, underperforming to the PlayStation, and now Nintendo needed to pull out a new system to bring their grasp on the industry back. The Nintendo GameCube was released in 2001 with brand new disc formatting, Nintendo's design, to only work on GameCube. The console had many add-ons such as a modem and even a module to play Game Boy games, like the Super Game Boy on the SNES. The system underperformed to Sony's PlayStation 2 and Microsoft's Xbox, and so Nintendo needed to approach them from a different angle. In 2006, Nintendo released the Wii onto the public. This console utilized motion controls for the main gameplay style and was targeted at a more family market. With the console selling over 100 million systems by 2016 and is one of the company's best-selling consoles. The Wii U was released in 2012 to compete with the already thriving Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. This console used a touchpad for gameplay aspects, similar to that of the iPad. Now, the Wii U didn't sell well next to its predecessor, as the name confused the public into thinking it was an add-on for the Wii, and didn't have extremely high third-party support, and was soon needed to be replaced as the system was a financial flop. With all of the history behind Nintendo, they will want to shake up the competition with something new and fresh, and switch the odds in their favor.